Hi, I'm AJ, and this is the Navigating New Horizons podcast, the show that discovers anything and everything you'll need to succeed in high school. From study techniques to relationships and beyond, we'll uncover everything you need to know to succeed in your first year in high school. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Navigating New Horizons podcast. I'm AJ, your host, and today I'm so excited to introduce to you my very special guest for today's episode, Camryn Kelly.
Hello, everybody.
All right, Camryn, can you give us a little background on a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so I'm currently a senior in high school, and it's going pretty good so far. I would say that I've definitely had some ups and downs throughout schooling, but it's okay because everyone always gets over their bumpy roads.
Right. Okay, great. Are you in any extracurricular activities or
I was for my first 3 years of high school. I was in musical theater, and now I'm not, but it's okay.
Why?
Just too much. I got a lot going on my senior year.
Right. Okay, great. All right, so let's get into today's episode. Today we're going to be talking about first day tips. So this is for your first day of your freshman year of high school. And the first thing we're going to talk about is what to prepare the night before. Do you have any tips for them?
Get a good night's sleep.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot stress this enough.
Y'all have no idea. Oh my, okay. Sorry.
Also, something that I always do to prepare the night before is I do a self-care night.
Okay.
I get myself ready.
Right.
Mentally and physically.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So definitely have some meditation before. Make sure I have all my stuff in my backpack, my lunch packed. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. What about your outfit?
Oh, my outfit?
First day outfit. Do you do first day outfits? Some people do first day outfits and they do first day pictures. My mom didn't do that. We do second day pictures because we always forgot.
I mean, my mom's always taking my picture in front of the door before the first day of school. I mean, I definitely don't go all out. I'm not over here pulling up in a dress the first day of school.
That's totally fine. Some people want to look their best.
But
no judgment here.
I definitely do I either pick out my outfit the week before.
The week before? Oh my god.
I mean,
really?
I mean, this year I think I picked it out almost a month in advance.
A month?
For the first day of school.
For the first day of school.
And
okay.
And it wasn't even much. I wore jean shorts and a white t-shirt.
And you planned this a month? Okay.
Yes, because I got the cute shorts from Target a month before school started.
Okay. So when do you go school shopping?
The week after school starts. I don't do it before. I mean, I might get pencils and a notebook, but I mean, we don't really find out what we need until you go through all your classes, get through them, get your syllabus. And for some reason in Florida we start at the end of the week. So
oh my gosh, that's right. We start on Thursday.
We do start on Thursday.
Or at least this year we started on Thursday.
Yes.
So there's Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. I don't know. During registration, I don't know, I would walk to the classrooms and they would have papers on the outside of the classrooms. And I would take pictures and it has what you need. But everything's on sale after. So, pro tip. If you want to save money and
definitely go the day after, a week after, because most of the stuff's 20 to 50% off.
Yeah, and you don't really start getting into stuff until the second.
Yeah, the second or third week. Yeah,
you're going over your syllabus, you're going over classroom rules, all this.
The
other
school
stuff.
policies, because a lot of things change every year. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next thing we're going to talk about is your schedule and where your classes are. So on registration day, I would always go around and find where my classes are because I would get super nervous to be late to a class because we only have 4 minutes in between classes.
We only have
so
4 or 5.
I would walk it's like walking your schedule.
Your route, yeah.
So and if your teachers are there, you can always pop in and introduce yourself, which is really great to do.
Yeah. I'm definitely different. I definitely get out of registration as fast as I can.
Okay.
I mean, but it works out because obviously my freshman year, I don't know how many schools do this, but they did you go and you do a tour of the school.
Oh yeah.
So then you go around the buildings, and that's what I did my freshman year, and that was really helpful. But then also
freshman orientation.
Yeah, that's what it's called. But also my freshman year, if I saw like an upperclassman, I would just ask them for like help around. Wasn't really.
I think the orientation's really good. If you can't go, then I would definitely walk around on registration day.
Yeah.
And always introduce yourself if possible, because it's always great to introduce yourself before the first day of class because everything's hectic that day. And also introduce yourself to your fellow students.
Yeah, 100%.
I remember my first day of school, I took a band class, like third period, and I sat next to this girl. Her name's Sophia. Sophia, shout out to you. Besties for the resties. We sat next to each other. We both didn't know how to play an instrument because take band class because you don't know how to take an instrument.
How'd that go?
She just moved out to college and we are besties. We're keeping in touch. And so always introduce yourself because you never know what that's going to lead to.
100%.
Do you have any personal stories about that?
I mean, yeah. So freshman year, I was in Spanish, and obviously it was my first year of Spanish, first year of high school. I was stressing. But there was this girl who walked by me and her tag was out of her shirt. So I stopped her and I fixed her tag, and then we just started chit-chatting. Now that is my best friend of 4 years going on.
Yeah.
So definitely, like, if you notice something, tell a fellow student.
And don't be afraid to take the first step because other people are always going to be so like stressed out because it's your first day. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to be nervous because some people are coming from different schools because, middle school.
Okay, so what to eat for breakfast on the first day of school? I always think it's important to have like a good like meal because if like I'm over here eating like just one biscuit, I'm trying to think of something that's like not.
I don't know. I have cereal.
Nutrients. You get cereal
every morning. Cereal with almond milk, but don't be the person that goes to Starbucks every day and is late to class because.
Please don't. We have a friend who is like that. Love him to death.
Yes, we love him, but
he is the person who will be stopping at Starbucks or Dunkin' every morning,
spending $15+ on coffee, and is late to school.
Yeah, and some schools have a very strict late to school policy because my school, if you're late 3 times, you're not allowed to park on campus for 5 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But
I didn't know that.
Every day.
If you're late 3 times, you get a detention at our school. Yeah.
And then if you're late again, 10 days, and then 15.
Where are you supposed to park?
School. I don't know. Take the bus. Walk. Bike. But anyway, to eat on the first day of school, I always have oatmeal.
Okay.
It's very filling. It's nothing like too heavy, but it fills you up. There's been days where I've had a granola bar just for breakfast, and then I do not feel good. My brain is like not there.
Was it like filled with sugar?
I mean, probably.
Okay, so that's why.
But it's also small. It's a small amount of food. Like, food is fuel. If you're not eating enough, you're not giving your body enough nutrients, like fruit, vegetables, protein.
Right.
You're not going to feel good throughout the day of school. So it's definitely important to remember to eat good meals for breakfast and lunch while you're at school. So you can, it really helps you focus, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about nutrition and fueling your body for the first day. Let's talk a little bit about caffeine.
Okay.
Caffeine and caffeine intake in high schoolers in general.
Yeah. Definitely need to have a good balance, especially if you're someone like me. I have really bad ADHD and I do take medication for it, and I didn't know that having caffeine had an affection with that.
Yeah.
My heart rate was so high throughout the whole day. You definitely need to know what you can have and how much you can have and have a good balance. You don't want to overdo it or anything.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think when you're going into high school, like in your freshman year, this is the year that because you're kind of mixed with all the grades, kind of and kind of not really. So you're seeing everybody coming. Did you know that the large from Starbucks has like 200 milligrams of caffeine?
200 milligrams?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah. So, and yeah, people have their coffee in the morning, but if you're getting a large Starbucks coffee with 3 shots of espresso.
Yes. Because there's this one kid in my class who drinks like 5 Red Bull a day. Or like 3. And he has since his freshman year.
Yeah. And it stunts your growth, and it's not good for you because you're going to get addicted to it. Yeah. It's really not good for your heart.
Definitely not a smart decision. I would say it definitely should be like an occasional thing because it's also like the cost of it now is very expensive and it's not something you always need. If you eat good, there's natural caffeine and things like you don't need to spend money.
Yeah, definitely get a good night's sleep because that's the main reason. And yes, you're going to have nights where you're going to have to pull all-nighters and stay up really late, but that's not an excuse for not getting a good night's sleep. Because you're still growing, you need that fuel for your body. Sleeping is where all of your organs regain their strength. That's where your muscles grow. This is everything that you need to be successful and thriving for your body and comes from sleep.
Yeah.
And builds around sleep. So, overall, don't drink caffeine after 12 because you're going to be up all night, and limit your caffeine during the week.
12
my suggestion.
p.m.?
Like midday. You shouldn't drink caffeine with dinner.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know old people do, but guys, we're young.
We're young, we're thriving and successful. We don't need that. Mm-mm. Say no to caffeine.
Say N-O. So, with the first day of school, picking the right place to sit in your classes.
Oh my gosh. This is so important for your success.
No, it is. Like, I can't tell you how many times I have, like, thought this through. Like, sitting in the back, not good.
Oh my, I can't see. I can't. I'm blind.
I have my glasses and I can't see.
I don't have glasses. Maybe I need some.
Probably.
But I used to sit in the back. So when did I take this? 9th grade? I took, I don't know, AP US history.
Yeah.
I sat at the back of the room. Worst decision ever. I couldn't see the board at all.
Yeah, and A-Push is a hard class.
Yes, definitely.
But sitting in the back, I feel like it's not like a personal preference thing like it is, but it's the way the teacher views the student. If you're sitting in the back, they're not going to be as engaged with you and you're not going to be as engaged with them.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to see you as the kid who doesn't really want to do work. You could get good grades all you want, but they're not going to be as hands-on with you as if you were sitting in the front.
Okay. I can see that. I think teachers try and create a culture to where that is being spread, but if you're sitting at the back of the class in every single one of your classes, you're likely not gonna, like, if you raise your hand, you're gonna be seen, but not seen first.
100%.
Right. So, unless there's a seating chart.
Yeah, that is true.
Which,
I feel like in high school, not a lot of teachers do. I haven't had much experience with it through all my 4 years.
I have.
Really?
Especially with the new phone policy.
Oh, wow.
They've made so many, like, we had assigned seats for every class, and I think that's new because of different rules.
I would say most of my teachers, they don't make a seating chart until you sit there for at least a week. Like, we pick our spots on the first day, and then they go off of that, like where we've been seated.
Right. And
but
then
they never make their own.
And then they move people around based on what's happened the first week.
Oh, 100%. I have been one of those people multiple times.
You've been one of the people that has been moved?
French last year? Me and my friends were being moved around like every other week.
Okay. So don't be one of those people to be moved around.
Don't. I did pass the class, though, and I had an A the whole year. But I did talk. Try not to, guys.
It's okay. You can talk when the teacher allows it.
Yeah, but if he like tells you to be quiet, don't start whispering, because I was one of those kids and it did not end well for me.
Teachers, they are already so underappreciated both financially and district wise. So I think support, like making their job easier gives you
a lot
so
of
much power.
So
much power. Because if you ever need something and you go to them, they will 100% help you.
Oh.
Like, I have 3 teachers I can think of right now that if I went to them and asked them for literally anything, they would 1000% give them to me.
I can think of a good handful too.
Yeah. So
shout out to Miss Jones.
Shout out to Miss Brown. So if you're making these relationships with your teachers, that it's going to help you throughout your entire career in high school.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for joining in for today's episode on First Day Tips. I hope we've prepared you so much. If you have any questions, you can go DM us on our Instagram page, Navigating New Horizons on Instagram, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.